Oh, hello, I'm Patricia Rosatello, and today I'm sharing some of the marketing insights that I have learned over the years. I'd love to see who's watching. Say hi in the comments, even if you're seeing this on replay. And I love when you share it if you find some value in it. In this episode, we're talking about the conversion equation, and most specifically, we're talking about the offer. So we've covered the first three steps of the marketing equation, specifically how to interrupt, how to engage, and I lost my notes. And how to educate people. And you're doing this all on your squeeze page. It can be done in a display ad in a newspaper or a magazine. It can be done on TV ads. It can be done on the radio. The medium is almost completely irrelevant. You're going to use the same strategy, the same copy for everything once you get these things down. So today we're on the offer step. And typically I suggest an informational offer, although there are businesses and there are reasons when to use an incentive offer. There's times in all businesses where an incentive offer might be appropriate. So what's the difference between an informational offer and an incentive offer? Good question. All right. So an informational offer is like when you go to somebody's website and you opt in for access to their video that's got some hot tip. You opt in for their cheat sheet, their book, a special report, maybe their webinar. Okay. That's an informational offer. And this typically is for that 99% of people who are still researching what makes a good deal, or they're looking for who they trust. Where do they want to buy this thing from, right? And you can, with certain kinds of things, you can take them from that research stage up to the, I'm ready to buy now stage. And it kind of depends on where they're at in their journey and how much they trust you, and a bunch of details in there, but it can happen. But typically this is for that bulk of the people who are still researching what makes a good deal, who they trust. It's a good way to be able to touch back on a regular kind of basis in a non-salesy kind of way, educating and prepping those people for, when they are ready for the incentive offer. Now, an incentive offer is something that you want them to do now. Okay, it might be a coupon. Okay, the coupon might be for 50 cents off, or 50% off, or 2,000 off, or whatever, right? It might be for free installation. It might be for free activation. It might be an offer that says, let's get on a consult call. It might just be, call me, call us now, book your session, whatever, right? Call now. And this is for people who are ready enough to buy. Sometimes they just need a little bit of a push to do so. Sometimes 50 cents off of something is enough incentive to do it. Other times, whatever, free installation, free activation, that might be enough for them to do it, whatever. The problem with an incentive-only approach is that you have no way to touch back to help educate and prep for sales readiness. The other problem with it is, and this can be an advantage too. The primary problem with it is that everybody does it. And people aren't offering the informational product that, not product really, but the informational offer that someone might need in order to get ready to take that incentive offer. One of the primary reasons for the informational offer is to get them to opt in. And that might be an email list. It might be, nowadays we got chat bots. We've got a lot of different ways for people to opt in. But this is so that you can start to communicate with them. It might be, a fax. Get on my fax mailing list. There are people who still do that. Get on my mailing list. Plenty of people doing that. It's very lucrative these days. Yes, it takes some money to do it, but because nobody else is doing it, it's easy to make money doing it. Whew. Right. So I'd love to know if you found this informative or valuable. Thank you, Elena. Nice to have you on. Oh, gosh. So if you would like a copy of my latest book, which is 45-Minute Marketing, please hop on over to patriciarezatello.com/45. The link should be in the post. If it is not, holler at me and I'll drop you a link. But hop on over, grab your free copy. And thank you so much for joining me today. Join me again in the next episode when we talk about what to do with all those people once they opt in. Yeah, it is an issue. Anyway, hey, thanks. And I'll see you in the next episode.